You'll notice Jesus presumes going. He doesn't say to them, I'll tell you what, men, stay here. Get around me because you want to be close to Jesus. And then we'll yell out to everybody, come here and be like us. He doesn't say to them, stay here, be close to Jesus, have a wonderful spiritual experience, let the halo glow, let the aura glow, stay here, and we'll call out to them and tell them to come here. You know what that is? That's Pharisaism. And before we condemn the Pharisees, we need to be mindful of something. Much of evangelical Christianity is Pharisaical. Much of what we have in our churches today, good, Bible-believing churches, is Pharisaical in this respect. We hang out a sign. The sign says what? What's missing in our church? You are. You know what that message says? We have something here, and we have established the country club rules. We have the rules and regulations you must follow, so come on in here and you can become just like us. You can talk like us. You can look like us. You can raise your hands and sing the same songs we do. You can occupy the same pew I occupy. We want to grow so that we feel that we are important enough to say, here is the success of our church. When pastors get together, that's usually what they talk about. How many people do you have coming? What's your budget look like? Any buildings going up? You know what that is? Pharisaism. It's our way, as the Pharisees did, of saying, unless you become just like us, we will not accept you. We will not receive you. We will not take you in. You have to become like us. Follow the rules. Jesus says no. You go to where they are, and you're going to find that their lives are fractured and shattered, and they are bleeding, and they are hurting, and the last place they want to be is where you are. The last place they find any hope is where you are. Because they have this mindset that says, I've got to clean myself up before I come to where you are. They don't see us as unclean. They see us as clean. Or maybe even a self-righteous clean. This is what the Pharisees did. They had their rules. They had their regulations. They had their membership requirements. You had to pass the bar, so to speak. You had to apply for membership. You had to go through all the rites and rituals, make sure you're properly circumcised. Make sure you have followed all the rituals of cleansing. Make sure you do this, 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 and this. And even after you've done all those things, we're going to draw circles around the Holy of Holies. And we're going to make sure that you can't get too close to the Holy of Holies. We're going to have places for you to sit. Depending on where you are spiritually. If you're a priest, you can sit a little closer to the front. If you're a woman, you got to sit all the way in the back. If you're a Gentile, you have to sit outside. You can't even come in. Jesus walks up to a Samaritan woman. His Pharisaical disciples are following him. Remember this story? They were not even permitted to walk into the area of Samaria. They would walk around it so that the dirt on their feet would not infect them. You see, we don't want to become like them. We don't want to take the church to where they are. We want them to become like us, and then we might accept them. Country club mentality.